In a landmark 4-2 decision on Monday, May 10th, the Lathrop Board of Education voted to move the district to a 4-day school week. The board anticipates that the reformatting will save approximately $120,000 during the 2010-2011 school year. This accounts for approximately 1% of their overall budget, but it is also approximately 20% of the deficit that they expect to face in the coming school year. The decision didn't come without opposition, however. Nearly 150 people were in attendance for the meeting Monday, with approximately 20 people speaking on the issue. Parents raised a multitude of concerns, ranging from the impact the move may have on the students' education to the costs of finding childcare for their children on the extra off day. Several teachers also voiced their opinion, mostly showing a willingness to take the issue head-on. Here are a few of the public participants from Monday evening.
Tonight I would just like to bring up 3 points. And this is taken directly from the school board powers and duties. As a member of the school board, one of your duties is to provide adequate and direct means for keeping the district patrons informed about the schools and for keeping itself and the school staff informed about the needs and wishes of the public. The first our family knew about the 4-day week was when we received the one call or the call saying surveys had been sent out, and we hadn't received one. I don't think that was adequate notice to the members of the district what you were going to vote on. So as a school board member, did you take the adequate steps to inform the public about the 4-day week? Perhaps a letter to the local media outlining your plans would have been one step to help. The first and greatest concern must be the educational welfare of all the students attending Lathrop Public Schools. Again, this statement is directly from the school board member ethics. As a school board member, are you putting the educational welfare of our children and students first? And my third point, as a school board member that might choose to vote for the 4-day week, can you accept the responsibility of your action that there will likely be many children left home alone and unsupervised? Have you considered the safety of those students?
My name is Jeff Jones. I have one question, one statement, and a desire. First, on the survey, that was not a survey. That was a, do you want to have Monday or Friday as your 4-day week? You didn't ask us if we even wanted a 4-day week. Question, is $120,000 going to solve our budget problems? Or are we still looking at more cuts even after we go to a 4-day week? And the last question I want is, I would really like, we've got a lot of students sitting up here in our audience, I'd really like to see if we can get one of them down here to tell you what they think about this 4-day week, because they're the ones that it's going to affect the most. Thank you.
All I want to say is that if we have this 4-day school week, and if it goes on our college applications, how is that going to make us look? Not very good.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alexa Small, and I'm world history teacher at the high school. And I just want to say good job to you guys for trying to be proactive. I know a lot of schools are facing a lot of budget cuts, and I'm just really happy to work at a school district that's looking at alternative ways to save money that I really think is not going to jeopardize our kids at all. I think this could be a really positive thing, as we've seen with the research from other states, like in Colorado and New Mexico, where they found really good results with the 4-day school week. And I'm just happy that Lathrop could be the forerunner in doing something really new for our area and really positive.
Hi, I'm Stacy Evans, and I run a business in town, and one of the biggest advantages people say is it'll free up some labor, give us some cheap labor, and I could take advantage of cheap labor. I've got a farm that I could send my kids to work on, but I see kids with extra time that's going to get into trouble. I see them with extra night of the week that they can stay out late. And I guess as a businessman, I would rather see a kid that knows how to work 5 days a week and do it consistently than I would have free labor when he's 15 and 16 years old. So I appreciate the time to look into it, but it seems like this is the wrong way to go about it.
My name is Samantha Williams.
I'm Taylor Fisher.
Darian Shell.
Katie Shrewsbury. Amanda Tucker.
First, I don't really know what percentage of people are in sports, but I know all of us are. And coming to school at 7:30, not getting out of practice till probably 8, that's 12 hours in our school building. I don't think that's enough time to eat, big, 7 classes of homework done, because we're going to have every class every day now.
I'm Sam.
And I know that like almost a lot of like over half of the school is in organizations, and I don't think those all need to be cut because from what I heard, the $120,000 is only 1% of the $11 million that you guys get.
Okay, for math testing, I think that, like, those scores will go down because we're going to, like, yeah, we'll be in class for shorter times, but all of our homework's going to be due next day. Like, I don't feel like okay, in class, we're in class for 90 minutes. It takes about 30 minutes to get the class settled down. How, like, some of us are kind of rowdy in high school, so how are we going to learn that much in that short amount of time? I think 90 minutes is a good amount of time in class to me, and I think that the grades and things will go down because of it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
My name is Brad Cole. I'm a health physical education teacher at the high school and also one of the football coaches here. And I'm going to speak on behalf of the coaches. One of the things that we will take care of is the amount of practice time. We are not going to keep students out that late. We have rules in place currently that keep us from practicing that late, and that will continue, and we will make sure that that is time. On the amount of homework, as a teacher that I would give, the amount of homework I would give on a daily basis goes down. Where I'm going to see a student every day knowing that they may have homework. The amount of class time, the amount of homework over the course of the year will not change, but the amount that you give on a given day will. That amount will go down. And that's from a teacher's perspective that does it every day in the classroom. And the number of hours that we see a student will not change. And I think that's a big misconception of kind of what I've heard. I wasn't going to say anything, but I keep hearing things. And I think everything needs to be laid out on the table, and I'm glad everybody's here to do that. And I'm glad everybody has had the opportunity to do that. That's a great thing. But as a teacher and a coach, we are smart enough to realize what is going on and to make the needed adjustments. My mom worked 4 days work weeks for many, many years. And as a student and as a person that has worked many days, 6, 12-hour days, most of my life coaching football, I'm looking forward to actually going home once in a while on the weekend. And so as a coach, I'm looking forward to this.
Craig Evans. I don't envy your position at all. I know it's going to be a tough decision to try and decide how to make the budget work. And I know if you don't decide on the 4-day week, that there's going to be some serious cuts that a lot of people are going to be back complaining about. So I just ask you to keep in mind the thing that we always looked at, and that what's in the best interest of the students. If it serves them the best, then just make that decision that way.